What's up, Highland?
What's up, Highland?
Ooh, that might have been my best one yet.
That was a really good one, dude. Well, we got Jeff Wynot here, Ryan Sotman, Jeff with Pulse Performance, Ryan Sotman with the Rising Group. And we also have a very special guest here who has a new business. Tim, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, how's it going, guys? I am Tim. I'm with Wild Foam Adventures, and we are a family-owned and operated business. It's me, my wife, my son who's 13, my daughter who's 4, and we offer epic foam parties and magical bubble adventures for private and community events. So we service all the 618-217 area code. We are mobile, so you call us up, tell us where the event's going to be, and we will show up and make sure your event is one to remember, and all family and friends can cherish those memories forever.
Very cool. I'm excited to hear about this, Tim, because I don't know anything about foam parties. I've never been to one. I've never seen one. It seems like this is a relatively new thing that people are doing, I guess, or I've just never been invited.
No, it's definitely something new.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's something new that Tim is bringing to the area.
Yeah.
So me and Joe just met Tim a month ago at the business after hours. And he's just an awesome guy. We wanted to get him on immediately. So, yeah. So tell us a little bit about.
I guess how did you even get started? In
Yeah.
this? Let's start there. Like, why do you do this, or how did you get started?
Well, I originally wanted to do inflatables because my brother owns an inflatable business down in Steelville called Steelville Inflatables, and I got to looking in, and the price to start up an inflatable business is outrageous. I mean, by just the inflatables, they're $3,000 a piece. The insurance is
Insane.
It is, I think the quote I got, doesn't matter if you had one inflatable or 19, it was like $3,500 just to start out. And I was only going to start out with a couple inflatables, so it wasn't feasible for me to do that. And to have the dolly to move these heavy objects, it was $10,000 just for one dolly. So I'm like, I don't know if I can pull that right now. So in the meantime, while I was doing that, I joined all these Facebook groups, and foam popped up. So I seen an ad from Foam Daddy. They're out of Phoenix, Arizona. They're the leading manufacturer. I'm pretty sure they're leading manufacturer in foam. They are an awesome business. And they have an amazing user group Facebook page. So go on there, and any questions I have or whatnot, they help you out. They're an amazing business, and I'm glad I chose them. They're also, the foam can I'm using is a Stacker HD2, and it is a certified autism resource. So that's what I love, because I'm just to help, I'm able to help everybody, because with inflatables, you're kind of left out. So if you have disabilities or in your wheelchair, you can't be on inflatables. So with foam, everybody can enjoy the foam, which is awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. So there's more to it than just hosting a party or whatever, so you have a little bit more of a mission, which is always good to have, and bring a little more passion to what you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a foam party, I guess, help me set the stage here. Where do these happen? Like, do you do this in the living room? Do you do this in the backyard, in the swimming pool? Like, how does this whole thing happen?
Definitely.
Jeff is picturing old school with blue and old blue.
I know most people, when they think of a foam party, they think of being Dominican Republic, because they have them down there in the giant pools, and or down in spring break. Well, for us, we cannot do a pool because my insurance company would drop me in a heartbeat, because you can't see anybody that goes underneath the water. If they slip and hit their head and go in the water, is a liability, and we want everybody to be safe and have a great time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then set the stage for me. What do we need to make this thing happen? What's the party look like?
Yeah. So you'll call me, and we'll talk and get everything we need set up. So I'll need a water source and a designated electrical outlet for the foam cannon and to make it operate. And I will need at least a 30-foot by 30-foot area for each cannon to shoot the foam. And this foam can stack up to 5 foot high. I mean, it gets deep, and it's awesome. And we just, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
So does it have? Do you have like walls that they're in that 30 by 30 foot? Is it electric fence? Is it like what?
No, so I don't have a foam pit or anything. It's just
Gotcha.
open, so the kids can kind of dance around. It's a dance party.
Gotcha.
So we provide music at every event. We have fun, uplifting, energetic music for everybody to enjoy.
Okay, so you guys have like a little DJ that comes with.
Yeah, so I have a JBL 710
box or whatever.
speaker that bumps hard. I mean, it thumps, it shakes you can hear it in the house next door. So it's awesome. It really sets the vibe.
And DJ Tim
Yeah.
on the
oh,
disc.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I haven't had a complaint yet on my music. So
Right on.
everybody loves it. So
Right on.
So what is the main age group that you would say you like is attracted to these parties?
honestly, you can be 3 to 103. So I've had people reach out to me, want to do them at assisted living centers for, the elderly that live there, something just fun and them do. And I'll play the music from their area, kind of just personalize it to the people. And then I've had done at daycares, there's not really an age limit.
Okay, what do you do the most of?
I would say probably I've maybe 3 to people that are 50, 60.
Okay, so just kind of full family.
Yeah, it's full family. Yeah, and I mean we don't do just kids event. It's if you and your buddies want to have a bonfire or something, we come out there and play music and set it with the bonfire. It'd be like an evening event, so we have DJ lights and lasers and stuff that change the foam colors and
That's cool. I think one of the most ideal scenarios probably would be a business that's hosting a event that might be more child driven, Easter egg hunt. I know a lot of businesses do those type of things.
Oh, that'd be cool. Put
I could
the
see
eggs inside the foam.
I could see that. Yeah, that would be.
I actually just did. So we don't just do fun. We do the magical bubble adventures where I did a Easter egg event for Continental Tire down Mount Vernon. It was a 2-day event. They had hundreds of employees there each day and their families. And by the end of it, they told me this was the best thing we could have ever done. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody had a good time. I had a station set up with 2 bubble wands, and I think I had 36 stations set up. And then I had a table with a bunch of smaller wands for the smaller kids, and the families got to make bubbles together and just capture those memories and moments together. And it was awesome. And by the side, have these 8-foot long telescopic poles with these giant, huge bubble. I make a 4-foot wide bubble, and it's called a billion bubble tri-wand. And it's awesome to see and be there. And then I have these little hand bubble makers, and I can make like a big giant bubble worm, and I can go my whole body length, and the kids love that. So kids will come up, I'll dip it in the bubble solution, I'll have them hold their hands out, and I'll blow the bubbles down in there, and they'll get real long, and they're just like, whoa! It's awesome. It's cool.
So the bubble thing. So I've never seen this either. So this is all brand new to me. So what you're telling me is like you have this instead of like the little plastic ring that's this big that I get at Walmart. You have
Pops immediately as soon as
a
you try.
giant one that I dip into like a kiddie pool and then pulls out, and I can make huge bubbles that way.
Yeah, the one for like the families to use is 2, I would say, rods, and then there's like a tri rope, like I'd say about that wide, about like that, and then they dip in the solution and they hold it up, and the bubbles, it makes huge long bubbles, and they're tri-colored, so it's as the sun hits them, they're purple,
cool,
blue, like a red color. It's really awesome. And I had one family take one tri-wand and then have another one behind it and blow bubbles inside the bubbles. And that was really cool to see them do that.
Seems like something that
that
moms would like to do for a photo shoot.
Oh, dude, good call.
Yeah. And we have bubble machines blowing the whole time. So there's bubbles blowing constantly. So it's...
Did you see that on Instagram or Facebook or something?
I didn't. I just thought of that. And
That's
I'm just
the new thing.
Yeah.
That could be
You're
the
just
new
going to set up
thing.
photo shoot. You probably ought to just go talk to a photographer and say, this is how we're going to do photo shoots.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I bet every mom would love to capture a 3 to 6 year old or 2 to 6 year old just playing with bubbles constantly. Yeah. I'll take 10%.
And we also have another bubble wand. It's called Kid in a Bubble. So I'm working on a thing where you can come in and I can put a bubble over top of you, and moms and stuff can take a picture of the kid in a bubble.
Yeah.
It's just, a memory, families and children can cherish forever. That's what we're all about.
That's cool.
That is cool. I need to see this.
Yeah.
Do you have a video? Like, is there a place do you have a website or Facebook page, like where you have examples of like, so we can actually see video of what you do?
wildfoamadventures.com is my website. And then I'm very active on Facebook. On my Facebook page, I post videos of every event that I go to, and you can see what we do in action. So.
Okay.
You mentioned something about neon as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's an epic party. I mean, it's UV. So if you go to my Facebook page, my cover photo is a picture of a UV glow foam party. And let me tell you, if you haven't been to one yet, you're missing out. You need to try this out. So I had this UV glow this foam solution that I use, and I blow it out of black lights that make it glow green, and then you're also green, the black lights, and it all washes out, so you're not stained or anything. And then off to the side, I have these DJ lights that shoot different colors and lasers into the foam and change it different colors as well. It's an epic party.
I'm sure it's a lot of fun.
awesome. Yeah.
Very cool.
So go ahead, Ryan.
Do you make those solutions that is that something you buy?
So I buy from Foam Daddy. And,
Gotcha.
And I buy a concentrate and I mix it all up, and then I have a dye additive that I put in. So along with the UV, we also do blue, for pink, orange, green, purple. So school colors, gender reveals. I just did a gender reveal for my nephew. They had a boy, and it's pretty awesome because everybody thought they were having a girl, and me and my sister were the only ones that knew they were having a boy. And I shot blue out, and everybody was surprised. Yeah, it was awesome.
That's cool.
That's cool. So what? Tell us about some of the local or some upcoming events that people could go to that you're doing.
Yeah. So our local community events, May 30th, we'll be in Okawville, Illinois, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. doing a UV glow. So if you want to check out this UV glow, you need to head over there and see that. May 31st, we will actually be in Neoga, Illinois. It's on the other side of Effingham, and we will be there from 1:30 to 3:30 doing a classic white party. June 6th, this is going to be a fun event. This is in Collinsville. We'll be at the Horseradish Festival. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's a huge event.
Yep.
You're not going to want to miss this one. We were supposed to shoot foam from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on the 6th, but I decided to give them an extra hour. So me and my son, we like to volunteer for the Special Olympics. It's something we really enjoy doing. And I decided to give them an extra hour, and I'm doing a sensory hour. So these are for people that are on the spectrum or have disabilities, that way they can have their own time. It's a quiet hour, so we won't be playing music, because people that are on the spectrum, loud noises kind of bother them. So from 1 to 2 p.m. will be the sensory hour, and from 2 to 5, we'll be shooting classic white foam with music. And then we'll be back there on the 7th for the Horseradish Festival, and we'll have a sensory hour again from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. And then we'll be shooting foam, regular classic white with the music from 1 to 6. So, yeah.
Wow.
You got a lot coming up then.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Yep. And then we'll also be June 13th. We'll be in Vandalia at This and That, and there'll be a 3-hour UV glow foam party at night. So if Okawville's a little far from you, you can come to Vandalia, check that out. It's going to be an awesome event. The next day on the 14th, I'll be at the Grand Levee doing a bubble party. So if you want to check out the bubble party and see what that's all about, come up to the State House in Vandalia, Illinois, and you can see what that's all about. Like I said, we'll be blowing bubbles and having a good time. So.
Yeah, so it sounds like you got a pretty good summer schedule going. So are those mostly like kind of like your town community events? I guess?
all these are community events. There's another one that's going to be a big one in Greenville, the Fourth Fest. We'll be there on July 5th. We'll be doing a 3-hour UV foam or classic white foam party on that day. And the Ham Jam in Effingham, I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's a big barbecue cook-off they have over in Effingham. I think last year they had 3,000 people there downtown. They have a skateboard competition and bands at night, and we'll be there from 4:30 to 6:30 shooting foam. So yeah.
Awesome. So you sound like you all the way you're in Effingham. What's your kind of radius that you are serving the community with this?
So right now I'm from, I'd say, because we're located in Vandalia, but like I said, we're mobile. We travel everywhere. So we go all the way down to Mount Vernon, Collinsville, Effingham, Charleston. Right now we're about an hour or so radius that we service.
Gotcha.
But like I said, if people are further away, they want to have a party, we don't mind going. So.
And so you live in Vandalia, and you're probably wondering, well, what are we on What's Up Highland podcast for? But Tim joined the chamber, and that's how we met him. Since then, I mean, he's just been actively being involved in the Highland community, whatnot. So,
and I used to live here, so yeah,
definitely, yeah, definitely want to have you on.
Oh, I didn't know you were from Highland. So
no, I used to live here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long ago did you used to live here?
2012. I lived here for about a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay, so you're somewhat of a local then.
Yeah.
We'll give you local status, even though some people might disagree, but that's all right. We'll give it to you. So, Ryan, you got any other questions for him as far as?
I've seen this guy everywhere now. What you are, just as far as the business goes, tell me a little bit, like, it seems like you're everywhere. What are you doing as far as the business, from the business side of things? What all are you doing to kind of market yourself? You've been getting out a lot. I've been seeing you a little bit here, there, everywhere.
I'm actually part of 6 different chamber of commerces.
That's awesome.
So Collinsville, I'm part of the Collinsville, the Troy, Maryville, Marine, St. Jacob, Fayette County, Effingham County, and Jefferson County as well as Highland.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So me and him went golfing the other, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I asked him what he likes to do. He's like, dude, I just pay attention. I asked him what TV shows he likes watching. He's like, I don't know. I do business. I just want to work on the business right now. And so that's what he's all about right now.
It's
pretty
cool. I mean, I can appreciate somebody that's willing to hustle. Like there's nothing, I think small town, like community, like people love somebody who's, all in and willing to hustle and, put everything they got into something. So there's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah. And I don't let the, events come to me. I go out there and I meet people and I try to build that relationship with people. And I just show up and say, hey, this is what we have to offer. I think this would be great for, your business and to attract people, to an event, or say if a restaurant downtown wants to attract people, to sell more, or have more customers. They'd have me there for a bubble party or a phone party. It gives, those people something else to do. And then they can go in and eat and, have a good time. And those customers remember that business for doing that, and they're more likely to come back.
Yeah. Are you allowed to talk about the incident are you comfortable talking about the incident that happened at one of the last phone parties?
Okay. I was at Family Bible Church here in Highland, and I was walking around the corner and so they had the ribbon cutting just a few weeks ago, and I was there for that, doing a phone party, and they had a big cookout and a bunch of desserts and food, and it was an awesome time. Well, all the kids ate before I got there. So I'm walking around the corner and I see
where this is going.
Yeah, I see a pile on the ground. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get that cleaned up. So I grabbed my hose. I didn't tell anybody. I grabbed my hose and sprayed it all down, got cleaned up. And then a little girl said, my brother threw up in the foam. I'm like, I seen the pile. He's like, no, he threw up a couple places. And it was like right in front of the foam can. So I got my leaf blower out and I didn't stop the party or anything. I let it go. I kind of knew where the area was at. So I kept people waiting. I grabbed my leaf blower and blew back all the foam and found it and sprayed it down. And it was something I experienced way sooner than I wanted to. But I handled it like a pro, and it went off without a hitch. They loved me. And it was awesome, be able to be there for that event. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's good practice. I imagine that's probably inevitably going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You work with kids enough at parties and eating and jumping around and going crazy.
Got it cleaned up, desanitized it. It's all good. It's all good. It's like it's the Babe Ruth in the pool at the Caddyshack.
It's better than, adults drunk and puking.
That's right. So...
Well, Tim, is there anything else that we're missing or that we left out that people need to know about you, or did we cover everything?
Did I mention? I think I did mention that. I did mention that. I do want to mention this. We will be at July 24th. We will be at Metro Community Church at the Summer Jam. So it's from 5:30 to 8, and there's a bunch of events there. You know, it'd be a great time. So if you're looking for, I'm gonna have foam there and bubbles. So
Where's that
at? Metro Community Church in Vandalia.
Okay.
So if you wanted to check it out firsthand, you know, that's an event that anybody's open to, welcome to, and checking out firsthand.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot, Tim. Exciting to have another business starting up in the area, and hopefully everything goes well for you.
I'm excited to be able to be here and give back to the community and, you know, have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.